Your love is what is keeping me awake. A new beginning. They won't hold up to the end. And I promise you will never be the same. You're my victim. You're my reason to live. You're my you make up my story. You're my reality. You're my obsession. You know my weakness and all the pain I've caused to you. And you love me even though I am a fool. You see my darkness, but I seek forgiveness when I come to you. I can't promise I won't break the rules. You're my victim. You're my reason to live. You're my obsession. You make up my story. You're my reality. You're my obsession. You're my victim. You're my reason to live. You're my obsession. You make up my story. You're my reality. You're my obsession. You're my victim. You're my victim. You're my victim. You're my obsession. You make up my story. You're my reality. You're my obsession.
Hello Internet, and welcome to this leg obliteration destruction day where we're going to be doing lots of volume for the leg and hopefully survive it. Right? That's what the goal is. Great. Hopefully you had a good day today. starting a little later than I wanted, but had work. And received my meat order today. So freezer's full of all protein. All things protein. You guys have background music. I don't have music, so I'll put on some music and we'll put on my heavy beast mode playlist. And we're gonna start with Black Widow. Today we're gonna be taking a little bit of stims, caffeine, ephedrine, ashwagandha, and theanine, and we'll be ready to go. Gonna be doing my hip warm-up exercise. Hopefully we're gonna be able to squat a little bit more than last week. Last week I went and did my leg day in Kitchener, Ontario. And I think it was Crunch Fitness. Thanks for having us. Graciously received us, the whole Iron Horse team, where we went to nationals. But that place was crazy hot. It was affecting performance. I was not able to do the volume I wanted, but I mean, the goal is to get into a certain level of fatigue, and I definitely reached that goal for sure. Even though there was less weight on the bar, progressive overload in fatigue was done regardless. Hopefully today is not that warm in here. I'm going to be putting some decent weight on the bar, although my back is a little stiff from the deadlifts on Monday. So I've been running this high volume program for the past 2 months, I think, 2 blocks or 3 blocks. I'm finishing my 3rd block. That's a lot of fucking shit ton of volume. Doing 80 reps of squats every week. All right, we're gonna put our squat shoes. Start our warm up with the hips. And then after leg day, it's gonna be an evening of movies with the kids. Dinner. So we're gonna try and do that leg day as quickly as possible. Well, there's a lot of volume to be done. Although we might be skipping calf raises in order to shorten the time we have to work out today and give a little bit more time to the kids, because everybody knows nobody trains cows. All right. hips are a little sore. My performance might be affected on the squat today. Let's hope not. We'll see. I think last time, my last best set of 10 was 255 for 10, but I might be mistaken. We'll have to check the history. All right, I think we've opened up the hips a little, pretty good. I'm gonna be stretching out the pecs a little bit. Activating the back muscles. And we should be good to go. Oh. All right. Now let's do a dynamic warm-up of glutes and thigh. Where the goal is to raise one leg, activate the glute to keep yourself stable, and this will activate the opposite glute and inner thigh of the other one, like this. Other leg. This one is the one I have trouble activating the glute on the side, so it takes a little time for me to get stabilize. But as soon as I get that glute activation and contraction, then my balance is way better. And then we can switch that opening, doing the same thing, but opening up the hip at the same time. Like that. And there we go. Our lower body warm up, dynamic warm up. It's pretty much done. We're just gonna do a few air squats. And we're gonna be turning on that fan right here so that we've got some air going on. All right, so air squats, get your normal stance and just slowly get into position. Don't sit too long in the beginning. Just get that motion, stretching and contracting the muscle in a stretch position. And I can already feel my lower back working already. So I'm pretty certain that my squat performance today will be affected. And luckily, I have a next week's gonna be deload, so we're gonna be recovering from all of this high volume stuff. And my next block will not be as high in volume, but it will still be in a little bit heavier, higher intensity, a little less volume, but we'll still be working in hypertrophy range. Like I'm dropping to 8 reps. So a little less volume, a little bit higher intensity, but still working in hypertrophy. So today we're going to be trying to focus the sets to not get the knees to back out so much. So what happens is when your knees back out, it's because your hips are driving up faster than your back can support the weight, right? So your quads are essentially dumping the load on your hips because your hips are stronger and they'll try to dominate the lift. So me having a long torso and long legs, I have a little bit more of knee travel forward of the toes. So when I will squat, get into a deep squat, my knees will be a little bit further ahead of my toes. But what happens is when I get up under heavy weight, then my hips take over, my quads just dumps the load onto my hips like this, so the knees travel backwards too quick, and then I'm getting caught into a good morning. So what I want to focus on today, even though it's light, is to try and make sure my knee stays here as long as I can, and slow down that hip drive so that my back can remain stable and give time to get it back up. Essentially, it will turn out into getting more time under tension for my upper back and my quads and getting them to activate properly. The hips have no problem driving the weight up, obviously, but them quads and lower back are not able to follow my hips. Same happens with the deadlift. So because I have a very long torso, I'm leaning a little bit more forward on the deadlift. So when I'm going to apply tension, then I'm getting into a stiff leg deadlift, and essentially to keep the bar from swinging away from me, I have to, it will drop my pelvis as the hamstrings are handling all the load, and then I'll be doing a rounded back deadlift when my back is really tired. Anyways, so let's go and start setting up the squat. Is that the right height? I think so. Something happened with this, my chat here. For some reason that monitor let go. There we go. Should be good now. And before we start anything, we're going to share the stream. This is going to be Twitch. But I do think that this is advertised on my, I'll switch, Discord channel. 4:33 on the 15th. That was a while ago. Boom. And I think we're going to go in and set that in. All right, let's get a working set done. We need to finish this as soon as possible. Set these. So we're gonna put the multicam on so that we can see all the technology working for us is actually working for us. There you go. One is super clear. You might want to bring down the brightness, but we'll do that after the set, and we're gonna start recording. I want to check it out after. Just need to get them shoulders stretched. It's more like the pecs. But oh, all right. That felt pretty good. How did you guys think this went? I'm gonna look at the replay, making sure my warm-up set is pretty good, but it's mostly to see if our technology is not failing us. So videos. All right, this vid, we don't need sound on this thing. I think I'm having a lot less knee travel in terms of left to right, right? I'm doing a good job now to keeping my knees in the same direction, constant throughout the descent and the upward motion. And we're gonna be focusing on that even for the working sets. That's gonna be our goal today. See, as I go a little bit faster, I lose control of knee. So that's some release, loosening of the quad muscles. But we're going to be working on that. All right, so I'm going to fix the cam's brightness. It's a little too bright. Hold on, and then we're going to be moving on to our second warm-up set. Where's the, is this? Just bring the brightness a little bit down. Like that. That looks good. All right. Cool. So second warm-up set, we'll go 135. And we're actually gonna take that microphone and put it out of the way of my neck lister. Good. We're gonna load our bar app, because going forward, we don't want to make any bar misload. So this is gonna be back squat. Intensity will be 70%, but not on the warm-ups, so that's warm-up 2. Yes, we're going to 135 with a 120-second break in between. There we go. And in terms of app here, we've completed already, I think we did 12 with the empty bar, and we're good to go for our second warm-up. Let's go. We're in 35 done. For 10. Next we'll be doing 205 for what, 6? Anyway, we should be good to go. Should be good to go for a working set where we will try to do, this is a warm-up. What's the weight I put on last time this became intense? 255. I did try 265 once. That was a deload. All right. So 255, I did 12 on the AMRAP set. So we're gonna load 255 and we're gonna go up from there. We're gonna do it for 10 reps. And we're gonna drop weight if my back is not able to handle the load properly. So 205 will be next. I will update the lifting platform here because obviously it's not refreshing. And let's load that bar. Quads a little sore. They're a little stiff, not sore, stiff. That's the word I'm looking for. So 205 will necessitate 35-pound plates. And for the last heavy warm-up set, we're going to be putting on the sleeves as soon as I go to the washroom. We'll take a few seconds. I'll put this on pause. All right, so we're back from the washroom. And now we're gonna put on the sleeves for a third warm-up set of squats. This feels so much more stable. Okay. 205 for 6. We'll take off the watch. How is that bar not loaded yet? Lifting platforms, that's because it's just not on. There we go. All right. And we're switching to cam, and we're going to be recording our top warm-up set, if we can call it that, and see. All right. So that was 205 for 6. It felt really strong, really in control. And I was really able to connect with quads, keep the knees forward on the way up, or at least that's how it felt. And we're gonna look at the video and see if we're right, if our proprioception is in line with external cues. 6, 205. We're a little short on the 1 rep max. There's a bar load. So this may feel a little bit heavy going into the working set, at least for the first one, but we'll see how it goes. It's the first line. There you go. Perfect. I love that the knees don't travel backwards too much until the hips are high enough and the back has recovered from the weight. And the bar seems to be very much in line with the midfoot on all of those reps. I love this. But again, this is a warm-up set. We're shooting for that on our first working set and maintaining as much consistency in the reps as we can all the way up to fatigue. And I've noticed here that the depth scope is a little too high, so I'm going to be bringing that down. But I love how my knees don't travel inside as much. There's not much lateral movement of the knees, and I'm keeping control of that. All right, so I'm just gonna pause this at the bottom to see how high I must adjust. All right, so I need to bring it about that much down. We should be in line with the top of the second hole, below the blue thing. Let's put that back down. And actually moving down. I need to see if I'm getting this down enough. Let's bring this puppy down a little. Like that. This looks good. We should have proper depth evaluation on this. All right, what's this? All right. All right, so we're gonna load up 255 and do our first working set. Working set 1. This is gonna be 70%, 255 for 10 reps. And 4-minute break in between working sets. We're going to log this. We already did, but we need to start a JFit workout. And let's see if our leg day is still the same as last time. Squat, front squat, Bulgarian split squat with, we don't have leg extensions. And we have calf raises seated, but we might skip those, right? All right. So we did 135 for the first set. We did 45, sorry, for 12. skip. 135 for 10. And then 205 for 6. And now we're going to be putting on 255 for the first set. We'll see how this goes. And adjust accordingly. 35's coming off. Because even if we drop the weight, it's not going to be under 225 for sure. And I think it's a 10 and a 5. 10 and a 5. One side loaded. And 5. There we go. All right, let's head up. Fill this with water because we will definitely need water as soon as we come out of that. Okay. Let's activate multicam. Record. Now let's go. That was 10. I believe this was successful. I think rep consistency was about 70%. And we shall look at the replay. That's where I catch my breath. talons dans ma chambre. Bureau beige, c'est vrai, côté gauche. Hein? Bon, à 7h30. Il faut aller acheter des choses. C'est juste en bas. Hein? Là, tu viens de faire une ride de skateboard jusqu'au dollar store, acheter des affaires? C'est correct, c'est beau. Ça te tente pas, ça. On ira après. Hein? Okay. All right. Let's log this set. And let's look at the video and see if we got this right. For rep consistency. One, I still have some knee travel. Two, death is there for sure. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're getting tired. 9, knees caving in. 10. So as I'm getting fatigued, I'm losing control of the knees. See, this is what I'm trying to eliminate. But the fact that I'm, let's call it technical failure at this point. See how the knees are properly spaced on that. And they're tracking my toes, so that's fine at the bottom position. But as soon as I go up, and that's a little bit far down, but the barbell is well in line with my midfoot, which is good, because I'm in a really, really good position to push it back up. And as I go back up, knee stays at the right position, but that's not my last rep. Again, good depth, bar over my midfoot, going back up, knees are good. They're pretty good. I mean, they went back a little bit, but it's not as bad as it used to be. This, I think, is my last rep. Oh yeah, now okay, this would be my last one. All right, so knees giving in isn't much of an issue anymore. It's not that bad. And this is gonna be my last rep, I think. Yeah, there you go. So here I'm fighting the good morning position. My back is trying to get back into position. Knees a little bit behind. Okay, now this is going to be the last one then. See right there? My back angle stays the same. That's pretty good. I'm fighting the hips shooting up. Still good depth on. See now, right now, good depth. The bar is actually a little bit too much on my heels on that one. It's the first time that happens. And this, I think, came to my advantage going up because the knees all right. I mean, in terms of bar speed, even on the last one, it was pretty smooth. It hasn't slowed down all that much. I should be able to do another set of 10 of this. Should be able to do another set of 10 of this. We're going to log it, and then we're going to go right away because obviously our timer has ran off. Just run off. Analyzing this. So we did 10, 255 for a 357 1 rep max estimated because I've rated this RPE 8. We're going to do our second set. And considering how my back felt going into this set, I'm pretty happy with the results. I'm going to do a second set right now. I gotta switch the cams. And record this. Ten for a second set. Woo. Having issues catching my breath right now. But I like how my last rep went, as I definitely stopped my hips from driving up, braced, maintained my bracing, keep the load on my quads for as long as I could, and I believe this was a pretty effective set. So look at it real quick. One, very good. Two, three, weight shifted a little bit. Four, ahead of my toes. Four, five, weights forward of my toes. Six, this one didn't look too bad. Seven, 8, 9, was that a death? 10, I did a very good job on that last one. Got to death. On the last one, the bar is over midfoot. I think it has to be the best rep in the set. Knees are not caving in too much. They're not going beyond my heels, which is a good thing. They've traveled backwards a little bit, so I'm finding a good morning. But I'm not letting my drive, my hip drive win. And I'm able to bring it up. Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, because this is going to be a deload next week, I'm getting 10 more reps on a 255. And for the last set, we're going to try and overload to 265, see if we can get 10 reps out of it. And that's going to be our win for today. It's pretty much going to be I think it's going to be a set to failure. Well, I lost the chat again for some reason. We're going to be going into working set 3. What happens if I do 265 for 10 is going to be a 353 one rep max. On the next one, we're going to try and get the reps a little bit faster. So the last time under tension. All right, let's go do this. Switch the cams and record the set. Set number 3. I'll definitely feel a little bit more my knees right now, especially on the right side for some reason. Even though I feel like my weight is all on the left, and then the left is working harder. It is strange like that. You would assume that my left leg would be the one I feel it the most right now. But no. Now I don't have my belt on. This would have been a little bit more difficult, and we would have wondered why. All right, remember going a little bit faster on the reps, more confidence in stabilizing the weight. I think that went good. I'm pretty sure I got death on all of them. I think I was a little faster. We'll look at the replay. Oh. This set was a little faster. Definitely getting some cardio in. We did 255 for 10. And this was RPE 8. And considering this, RPE 8, I think we should be able to do 265 on the last set at RPE 9. We'll see. Well, let's look at the replay here. We just want to make sure we are at depth. No, I didn't stop the recording. That we're at depth for all of them. That's the only important part. Well, for me, it's speed work. But I know it's not as fast as it should be for speed work. All right, let's see here. So we'll just judge by depth if the rep is good or not. All right, let's go. Rep 1 good, 1. Rep 2 good. Rep 3 good. Rep 4 good. Rep 5 good. Rep 6 good. Rep 7 good. Rep 8 good. Rep 9 good. Holy shit, look at that speed. Rep 9 good. So 10 out of 10 for reps. I want to see the speed on the last one. That would be judging an RPE 8. Yeah, so depth was a little bit closer to parallel on that last one. I mean, yeah, it's there. I got depth, but it's just maybe ½ inch below parallel. So that's pretty close for me, but it's perfect. The barbell is a little forward of my toes on that last one, but as I said, we weren't looking for balance on these. We just wanted to make sure we were competition standard. Wow, c'est pas mal beau. C'est beau. My daughter made her own robe. It's pretty good, Taylor. Ben, juste ça ici, regarde, tu pourrais juste faire comme une bordure comme ça, puis là, ça serait plus droit, tu verrais pas les coutures. Ah, ok. Ben, c'est très beau, pas mal bonne. T'as même pas de patron. T'as-tu été voir des patrons?
Mais je trouve que les patrons, ça sert à rien.
Ah ouais? Pourquoi?
Je sais pas, ça m'aide pas.
Ça t'aide pas?
Non.
Ça donne toutes les bonnes mesures, c'est comme faire une recette.
Ben, ça dépend. Moi, je prends mes mesures. Admettons, j'ai pris ma mesure là.
Uh-huh.
Là.
C'est parce qu'il faut que tu te retrouves à toujours ajuster les patrons pour que ça te fasse. C'est pour ça. Ah. C'est très beau, mon amour. C'est pas mal bonne. Même si des fois tu te frustres parce que tu manques ton cours. Mais c'est pas grave. C'est en faisant des erreurs, en se trompant qu'on devient meilleur. Hein?
Ici, à coudre ici.
Wow! Ouais. Pas mal bonne. Pas mal bonne. Pas mal fier de toi.
Au début, genre ici, c'était supposé d'être sur les côtés pour que ça soit plus. Mousse.
Plus lousse, ses côtés, mais moi je trouve que c'est assez lousse pour toi.
Ouais, je suis capable de marcher.
C'est ça.
T'as-tu tout fini?
Je suis rendu peut-être à la moitié. Il me reste un set de pesant à faire. Puis après ça, des front squats. Puis après ça, mes accessoires. Mais le plus long, c'est mes exercices principaux. So on the last set, we said we would bring this up to 265 and do 10 reps at 265 and see if our overload is working. So you see, last time I did 255, I did 12 reps on 255, giving me a 1 rep max of 374. But this is a totally different ball game than last time at the other Crush Fitness place. It was super hot. I thought I was going to die reaching out for air. It was super hot. Performance was gone. But we got a decent working session. And we did not skip leg day. All right. I'm gonna take an extra minute here. Prep for the heavy set at 265 for 10. And next week is gonna be deload. The week after that, I'm gonna be creating myself a new draining block. And I think in that training block I will keep back squat as primary and front squat as secondary. but I will be training in a higher intensity, so a little heavier. I'm thinking going in the 8 rep range. Still hypertrophy, but handling a little bit heavier. I should be able to do 275, 285 for 8 reps. So we'll see in 2 weeks how this is gonna go. All right, 265 for 10. Let's do this. It's the last back squat set. Oh, I got something stuck on my mouth. All right, multicam. Start recording. We're gonna use a little bit of juice. Well, for the last set, we're gonna adjust this a little bit further down because there we go. It keeps on going up for some reason. Did I increase the weight on this thing? I did not. That's 10. Okay. We got the 10 reps for 265. And I think I probably had one more rep with that proprioception, or not my perception of fatigue at that point. But again, it's difficult to judge on sets of 10 because of the cardio element. So did I reach cardiovascular failure or actually muscle failure? In this case, I think it's pretty much cardiovascular. So moving on to the next block, we'll be doing sets of 8, a little heavier. And I think that my estimated warm rep max will go up because it's not as intense on the cardio. But let's look at the set itself. There's a lot of overhead beginning this. All right, let's see here. We'll count again the reps at depth. All right. We will not look at technical failure. At technique itself, just comp, regulation, depth. Rep 1, good. Rep 2, good. Rep 3, good. Rep 4, good. Rep 5, good. Rep 6, borderline, but good. Rep 7, good. Rep 8, good. Rep 9, I'd say good. Let's pause the last one. Didn't pause fast enough. And this is good because you can see that my line is just a little bit lower than my kneecap, and this would bring the line over my hip. So rep is good. On the last one, also, so I will say this, we did 80 reps of back squats in total with 100% accuracy or consistency in terms of competition regulation depth. So that's awesome. But in terms of technique, there's always going to be some little things here and there you can adjust. But overall, this was a freaking good working session. Hitting 100% accuracy on everything. And especially on the most fatiguing ones where I'm completely out of breath. It's like swimming underwater in the pool, right? You're halfway across the pool and you see you're reaching out for air, but you still got a few meters left and you just want to reach for it. You're super fatigued. And that's pretty much how I feel with doing sets of 10s of squats, right? So it's rep number 6, I'm already out of breath. Doing 7, 8, I'm reaching. 9, it's like the pool is sized right there. I can do the last one. And then 10, we get it. And that super high exertion, being a rep that is as consistent as the other one, not as fast, of course, but consistent, is, I'm very, very happy. Now, let's see, I think we didn't hit volume. I mean, in terms of progress, 371. We did not beat our volume PR, but we are out there pretty close in our best volume set ever. Yeah, we're pretty close. I mean, this is our second best volume set in the past month. In the past 2 months. In the past 2 months, it's our second best volume set. So, awesome workout. I logged this at RPE 9 though. I want to log this RPE 9, so this will bring down a little bit of volume because we want to be honest here. And we hit a bug in the system, obviously, where that dialogue will just not come back. And I closed my screen capture thing. Okay. All right, we wanted to correct the squat here, which was supposed to be RPE 9. All right, so it brings down our 1 rep max a little bit. But now we're going to be moving on to front squat at 145. We are going to bring this volume up. So we did, our best set was 155 for 12. So we're going to put 155 on the bar. Actually, we're going to put 165. Let's do this. 165 front squat. It's time to bring that front squat up. On 65. It's going to be working set 1 for front squats. Our legs are going to be freaking shot after this set exercise. My back is feeling it. front squat, it's not hard to reach depth because you have to commit to the hold in order to be able to bring the weight back up. Otherwise, you're going to be leaning too much forward, and then your wrists are going to take all the weight. So we have 135 right now on the bar. We're going to put this at 10. That's 155 and a 5, which will be 165. My bar load didn't reset properly, or it froze. No, it loaded now. Good. And 5. All right. I'm gonna put some music that's a little bit cropping these chairs. Almost broke my back on my own chair. All right. Let's put chaos. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right, let's do a set of 10 and get the first one over with. All right, I got some piece of my back stuck to the bar. Oh, that's right. I want to check the set on the camera. We did 10, but the last rep was not at all beautiful. And all my shoulders took the weight. We're gonna drop this back down to 155 for the next set. Definitely. This was RPE 9. We're gonna look real quick at the actual video. Yeah, that weight on the last one, I'm not even sure we reached death. We did. Well, we did. We got death on the last one, but weight is on. Well, it didn't look as bad as I thought it would be. But look at how my elbows are down. All the weight's on my wrists right now. And that's because my back angle was leaning a little bit too much forward. And we're gonna bring down that weight to 155 for the next set. Well, we managed to get 165 for 10. I doubt this will be a PR. No, it's not. 220. Oh, apparently it is. Pretty certain I did better than this at some point. We're bringing the weight down for the second set. My back is shot. It's not able to maintain position anymore, and it's affecting our performance on the front squat. I keep yawning for some reason. My ears are blocking too from the sinus pressure, I guess. So when I breathe through my nose, my ears are blocking. That makes me yawn a lot. All right, we don't need the wraps for these, so we can get our watch back on and not lose all these precious steps. And it's already 7:20. Wow. Got 3 more sets of this to do. I'll not record the next 3 sets of front squats. We're just going to be doing the volume. Is this mic on? Okay. But today is a pretty slow day. I mean, not many people on Twitch. All right, let's move on to set number 2. Get this over with. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of glasses and we're actually gonna use the belt. And we got 10. A little less fatigued than our previous set, obviously. A little less winded. I think we did a better job at maintaining back straightness and core stability, even though I was getting really tired and shaky at the end. Only 2 more sets to go of front squats. And we're gonna be done. Squat for a little while. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hein? À peu près une demi-heure. Pour 7h30 à peu près, ça a pris un petit peu plus de temps. Je vais arrêter dans 15. Je vais faire mes accessoires demain. Là, en passant, faut pas oublier, vous avez fini vos examens à quelle heure? 10h30 encore? C'est à peu près ça que vous avez le temps. Ma mère, elle travaille-tu du bureau demain? Parce que moi, j'ai un rendez-vous chez l'optométriste à 10h. Je sais pas combien de temps ça va prendre. Ça prend à peu près 45 minutes d'habitude, là. C'est que si maman peut pas aller vous chercher comme quand vous êtes prête à aller sortir, vous pouvez m'attendre. Ça va pas prendre peut-être une demi-heure. Vous donnez des sous. Vous irez manger quelque chose au Tim Hortons ou quelque chose en attendant. Hein? Vu que vous n'avez pas eu de lunch cette semaine, je vais vous donner un 10$. Allez manger quelque chose au Tim Hortons en attendant. OK. Ouais, je sais. Ça se vient. Ouh! Ah. All right, we've got only 2 more sets. I'm gonna put accessories on the back burner today because we're getting late into this working set, but I promise you, tomorrow is an off day and I will be, or no, not tomorrow, I will take that back on Saturday, giving me 2 days, and it's a bench day on Saturday, so I should be able to do retake the accessory volume that I've missed today. We're not skipping it. We're just postponing it. And so it goes. Let's do our 3rd set. Have one more set. One more set left. All right, let's log this as achieved. I believe we'll have done a little bit more volume on the front squats than last time. We are definitely hitting RPE 8 though. And we do have leg extensions. I don't think I had programmed leg extensions in this. I thought it was dumbbell. Okay. It's probably a result of me switching the exercise last time when I was at the gym. We only have one set left and we're done in 2 minutes and a half. And after that, I'm gonna go and have a nice theater or movie night with the kids. I'll be eating some protein, popcorn, and all kinds of goodies. Tomorrow I have an appointment for my eyes, see if I can get some multifocal contacts, because I am getting really annoyed at these barnacles. Take them off every time I squat because it feels like my eyes are kind of bugs that get squished on some car's windshield rolling at 100 miles an hour. Un set qui me reste. About a minute left. This was a pretty calm Thursday night on this Twitches. Oh, I keep yawning. It's not like I'm not working. 60 seconds. 60 seconds. Oh. Let's see what those legs. I have a leg pump. It's hard to say with this lighting here. Not really. I don't really have a leg pump today. It's not because they're not working. All right, 18 seconds. Let's do this last set. This is not gonna go well without the belt. I was a little bit too anxious to start the set and finish it, but I would have found that extremely hard without the core stability. We're done. Oh. We're done for today. It's 7:45, and I have to get that volume back on Saturday. Uh, 155. So we didn't beat our 1 rep max, but what would you get for weekly volume? Holy crap, where did this volume come from? We did not beat our volume of the past 2 months. I don't know where this volume came from. April 27th. I don't know, there's some mistake in the volume reported initially, but hey, it's all good. I haven't reported my exercise readiness report. I was not, well, I was a little sore on the back. I was a little stressed with work. Energy level was normal. Mood was normal. Sleep was not super great. Exercise readiness was subpar. but we got a good workout and nonetheless. And we're gonna have to report. Can I move this? I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with the rest of the exercises. Wish I could send it elsewhere, because that's what I'll do. But anyway, this concludes today's workout and today's stream. I know there was not a lot on today. It was pretty calm. I think I did notice some people just lurking around. But anyways, you guys have a great evening, great Thursday. Hopefully you guys are doing good and still doing your workouts. And don't forget, die first, then quit. See you in the next one. Peace.
Forget about the past, we destroyed it anyway. I got a lighter in my pocket, but got nothing to say. I'm far away and I'm missing you, but I know that I will see you again. As I remember yesterday, thinking about who I used to be. I can feel a change is coming, but feelings are my enemy. Sealed in with the reflection, close your eyes on this confusion. Shed some light on the situation. I can tell you that we will make it through. Forget about the past, we destroyed it anyway. I got a lighter in my pocket, but got nothing to say. I'm far away and I'm missing you, but I know that I will see you again. Forget about the past, there was nothing we could do. I left a letter in your pocket explaining it to you. Now I'm without you by my side, and sometimes I miss those crazy times.
Memory of you still lives in me. Everything I do and all that I see can't seem to find a way to let go. I'll set my heart free. This feeling drags on with me day by day. Time acts like a status to me. I'm missing you in every way. I'm slowly dying, can you see?
Forget about the past, we destroyed it anyway. I got a lighter in my pocket, but got nothing to say. I'm far away and I'm missing you, but I know that I will see you again. Forget about the past, there was nothing we could do. I left a letter in your pocket explaining it to you. Now I'm without you by my side, and sometimes I miss those crazy times. As I remember yesterday, thinking about who I used to be. I can feel a change is coming, but feelings are my enemy. Forget about the past, we destroyed